Hi, my name is Harpinder and I am a citizen of Canada. I'm making this video for Dr. Prasad Bapat of Pune's Om Ayurvedic Clinic. Before I get into the details about Dr. Bapat, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've been suffering from ulcerative colitis for the past 9 years, and I was having a really hard time getting it under control on a lot of drugs and medications, lots of steroids which had their own side effects. So I turned to natural medication, natural therapies, acupuncture, and a huge change in my diet to control my colitis. I was able to get my colitis under control, but about 2 years ago I started having trouble with something that was called a fistula. I had never heard of a fistula before being diagnosed with one, and once I was diagnosed with one, I was told I had an internal fistula, which was very painful. I saw many doctors and many specialists in Canada to try to get rid of this. I went on medications and drugs once again, had lots of tests done. There was no hope but surgery. And I was told that if I was to have the surgery, there was an 85% chance that it would reoccur within 2 months, which was a very scary thought, being it in such a sensitive area. So I looked hard, near and far, for natural or any type of relief that I could get from this. And I did a lot of research on the internet, and I came across a treatment in India which is called Kshar sutra treatment. I contacted many doctors off the internet in India, in New Delhi, in Punjab, in Bombay, in Pune. I got consultations over the phone from them regarding the treatment that they provide and how it works. I did get in touch with Dr. Bapat along that way after speaking to a few doctors. And the moment I talked to Dr. Bapat, he gave me a really strong hope with his very positive words, very assuring. He took my problem seriously, yet gave me the confidence that it could be taken care of very easily. Again, after speaking to Dr. Bapat, spoke to many other doctors. Someone professed 15 days that I would be better, someone professed 1 month, someone said 8 months of bed rest. After I talked to Dr. Bapat about the details, he told me that I would come to his clinic, I would have my tests done, I would get the treatment done. There would be no bed rest, no antibiotics, no medication, and no pain, which was very appealing to me. So I did make my way to India. My parents are from India, so for me traveling to India was not very difficult. But we are from the north side of India, so going to Pune, which is more south towards Bombay, was a little difficult. But it was again all in my mind, because to get rid of this problem I was willing to go anywhere. So I did meet with Dr. Bapat when I got here. I had a meeting with him, I spoke with him regarding my problem, he checked me out. He got all my tests done. An MRI was done within 1 day. Blood tests were done within 1 day. The results were handed back to us within 1 day. The second day of me being in Pune, my treatment had started with Dr. Bapat. The treatment itself, I have no negative comments about. It was quick. It was no pain, no antibiotics. Nothing was used. The first day of the treatment, I was a little nervous about how the Kshar sutra thread would be placed internally, because I had no external openings of my fistula. But the way Dr. Bapat performed, his medical expertise were amazing. I was in no pain at all. And after the treatment was done on the first day, within half an hour, I was up and I was walking, and I was actually up and walking right away. I stayed for about half an hour in the clinic just to be under observation, and after that I was able to walk and run and go shopping and eat normally, and everything was normal. It was as if I had no treatment at all. Actually, on the opposite, the pain that I was suffering from the fistula was actually less once the thread was in, which was very encouraging. My treatment took 8 weeks. I was in Pune for 8 weeks. And I went every week to see Dr. Bapat, have the thread changed, and have a good observation by Dr. Bapat. After 8 weeks, by the 7th week, I was to the point where I had no pain, no discharge, no bleeding, no uncomfort at all. The only precautions that Dr. Bapat asked me to take was to not eat anything spicy, and the only other thing was to walk, because it helps the threads to do their job. And I walked a lot, and I went all around Pune, which is a very safe city, beautiful city. And if it wasn't for Dr. Bapat's treatment, I would have never probably gone to that side of India. So it was a beautiful city. It was very quiet, very nice, lots of helpful people. So that's there. And the fact that Dr. Bapat does not advise any bed rest, I was able to do and see a lot of things in the area. Dr. Bapat himself is a great doctor. He's very knowledgeable, very experienced. He has techniques that I was not able to find throughout India with many other doctors that I consulted with. No pain at all. He used a local anesthesia for the little pain that was there, but with that I had felt nothing. Afterwards there was no pain. Again, he used absolutely no antibiotics or medications. And one thing I really liked about Dr. Bapat's treatment is that every week he did take a picture of the area that was being treated, and every week I was shown the picture of how my treatment was progressing. So that was very encouraging for me. The biggest thing for me is that this is a permanent cure. It's been 8 months now since I've had this treatment done. I'm sitting here and I am totally pain-free, fistula-free. I've had no symptoms since. I'm in touch with Dr. Bapat and let him know how I'm feeling always. And I really suggest that anybody watching this video throughout the world, before you go for surgery, especially before you go for surgery, take a minute, visit Dr. Bapat's website, give him a call, talk to him, see what he has to offer you, because it is absolutely life-changing, the treatment that he has, especially for those who have been suffering with this for years. We're not meant to suffer with these problems. Dr. Bapat has a cure for this problem. Again, it's a permanent cure, nothing to worry about. The only problem I see with myself and with other people is having to travel all the way to India. It can be complicated, flights and visas and so forth. But once you're over that obstacle, it's rewarding to be able to have this treatment and be fistula free. So I'm going to leave my contact information with Dr. Bapat. So anybody, if you have any questions, you can contact me, and I'm sure you can contact Dr. Bapat at any time. I'd be more than happy to help with any questions or queries that anyone has. Thank you.